off one income. People be like, why y'all live off one income? Because I'm married. My husband is supposed to be my provider. Y'all see, a lot of y'all got it messed up. Y'all got it messed up. See, my money is not for where we live at because I got a husband. I make good money. But it is not my responsibility to care for this household. My name is Mrs. Hodge, not Mr. Hodge. So we live off one income, and that's my husband's income. Whatever he can afford, that's where we going. Nope, I ain't putting nothing extra in there. But now if he falls and he needs some help, I can help him. But I'm never going to go over there and talk about, well, I'm going to put this in there so we're going to get a bigger house. We're going to get more cars. No. His salary can't afford that. Because then that's when you find yourself get babies. You got your 6-week-old baby in somebody's daycare. Because now you living off 2 incomes instead of living off your husband who's supposed to be your provider. Okay? Stop playing with yourself. I'm trying to help you. Is it a yearly payment? One-time payment, baby. One-time payment. I'm trying to help y'all. Now, if you want to do the 50-50 thing, I ain't knocking your hustle. But I'm telling you what I ain't about to do as no woman. I am one man. And I'm going to continue to be one man. I don't want to do no 50. If you want to, listen, I already told God that I was not signing up for the hard-working crew women. I don't want to be superwoman. I want to be on my husband's insurance because I'm having his babies. I want him to pay the light bill, the cable bill, the internet bill, these cell phone bills. I want him to put me on his insurance. I want him to put me on his car insurance. I ain't paying for it no more. I got a man. Now, when I don't have no man, then I can do all that shit. But when I got a man, I want to have a man. And I want him to be the sole provider. Because a lot of y'all be saying y'all Christian. But that's what I learned when I was growing up. That's what I learned. So, but if you want to live that struggle life, where you want to give him freedom to do what the hell he want to do with his money, then you let him do it. But I'm like my grandma, bring that check home to your wife. My question is, who is Charles T. and does... Charles is in the academy. I'm telling y'all, ladies, don't psych yourself out. There are men out there that's going to take care of their family. So what do you do for income besides this? I'm an accountant. I have an accounting and tax firm. I'm a husband that provides 100%. That's what I'm talking about. See, friend, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking. Listen, y'all got to stop letting these dudes play y'all. See, a lot of times we as women, we let dudes play us because it sound good. He look good. It's called Digital Product Academy, love. It sound good. He look good. He whispered in your ear. Boy, what that providing look like? What is life gonna look like for me if you marry me? Do I gotta have a baby and 6 weeks later you want me to be at somebody's job? You want me to put my baby in somebody's daycare? Because get somebody else to do it. I'm not knocking a woman that want to do it. That's her. That's her. But I ain't never had to go. I ain't never put my baby in no baby daycare. I'm watch my own kids, and you gonna take care of us while I sit here and watch these kids because you, honey, got the privilege to put a baby in me. And that's what you wanted to do. So you gonna make sure we got insurance. You gonna make sure we got something to eat. You gonna have a house, a roof over our head, and I ain't got it. So if I make money or I don't make money, it's okay. It ain't gonna change our living situation because I'm allowing him to be a man. I don't want to be mama and daddy. Okay? See, I don't want to do that, all that hard struggling and stuff. Who finna struggle? Who? No. I'm too old to be talking about, I want to help him. He got potential. Potential don't pay no bills. Y'all, whatever. Yeah, he got potential, but I don't have 10 years, 15 years of waiting on potential. And oops, oh, it happened. Yeah, some people it happened but the majority of it don't. Now, you don't waste 20 years with your life with this fool because he had potential. No, baby, you got to come correct because when my husband met me, okay, when he met me, I had it together. I had my own house, own car, and no kids and a dog. So if I was going to give up all of that for you to be the head of my house and me to lead you and give my kids your last name and I take your last name, are you ready to take care of me? Are you ready to be a real provider? Because I'm not going to nobody's job after this. I'm just trying to keep it real. I don't know how your mama or your daddy raised you, but let's talk about it. See, we don't talk about this when we start dating people. See, but I had that talk. You get group coaching. It's group coaching. Group coaching. You'll be in a group chat. Okay? Don't let nobody play with your life. Don't be afraid to say, you know what? This is the type of life I want to live. And if it ain't going to be that way, I don't want it. I ain't settling for it. I didn't settle for it. Until I found the right man, I was not having nobody baby. Okay? And I dang on sure wasn't giving you no baby unmarried. And I'm not saying just if you get married, that, it's going to be good, because that's not true. But if you follow in directions and you listen to God, it's going to work out for you. Listen, to have a baby from me, baby, is a privilege. It's only one man in this world that can ever say that he put a baby in me, and that's my husband. Because guess everybody else, baby, where them condoms at? Health department is free. From Jamaica, you want to sign up for the academy, you click on my profile picture here. Go to my website. Click on my website link. Go to my website. Get into the Design Digital Product Academy. When you get in there, you use the discount code LIVE so you can get it for $250 instead of $850. I'm just being real with y'all. And don't ever think that I feel like I'm better than you. I'm just telling you my experience, and I know that dudes like to play with you. Honey, when I was before I met my husband and I understood what I wanted for my life, because I was the CEO of my life and I wasn't trying to be nobody baby mama because you wasn't finna try me, okay? Because I'm that one. I don't care what nobody say. I'll be up on that table before you play with me. Lord, thank God I ain't never had to do it. So I made sure I scanned these brothers. Okay? I made sure I didn't let them try me. So I was on birth control, condoms, whatever. Baby, give it to me. Just double me up. Because you're not finna mess up my life. Mama's baby, daddy, maybe. You're not finna play with me. Find you somebody else to play with. Baby, having a baby for me is a privilege. So if I'm good enough to have your baby, I know I'm good enough to be your wife. And before you talk about having a baby, you need to help me understand what type of husband you gonna be. Because other than that, we can keep on babysitting these cousins and giving them back to their mama. But I need to understand what type of man are you going to be for me. See, because I know what type of woman I'm going to be for you. But what type of man are you going to be for me? And see, I'm not trying to work hard. One thing my grandma told me is when you get a man, you ain't supposed to work that hard. He's supposed to make it a little bit easier for you. And you ain't got to tell a man what you need, but you may have to tell him what you want. But you ain't got to tell a man what you need. Okay? You ain't got to tell a man that the bills are due. You ain't got to tell a man that you need somewhere to lay your head. You ain't got to tell a man that you got to eat. You ain't got to tell a man that you need transportation. So you ain't got to tell him about the needs, because a man know what you need. It ain't your job to fix no boy. It ain't your job to fix no man. He's supposed to already know. When you talking about cleaning to your husband, cleaning to your man, how the heck I'm going to clean to you when you ain't got nothing to clean to? Hello, somebody. You may have to explain to this man what your love languages are. See, because he can't read your mind. He don't know what makes you happy, what makes you angry. He has to learn those things. But when it comes to your necessities, he already know. Okay? And let me help you understand something too, ladies, because you'll see a lot of y'all be confused. See, you can't have this caliber of man if you don't get your life together. See, because you can't have your life all messed up and then you want this type of man. See, because that type of man comes with responsibilities. Okay? A lot of people want good men but don't want to take on the responsibility. See, but having a good man comes with responsibility. So you got to have your stuff together too. Because there are going to be some things that's going to be required of you to attract that type of man. Okay? You can't just say you want that type of man and not willing to do what's necessary to have that type of man. Stop trying to raise